Hey there everyone. So we are doing some Pokemon Unite 30 Years of Panic Parade, and I wasn't sure what exactly to play here, but all of Panic Parade should be updated. Yeah, this is very new. Okay. If you don't know Panic Parade has different waves of Pokemon that come out. This is the casual match right now, just because this is the first one and it's my first time unlocking the move for this event, and unfortunately I'm in lane by myself, so it is a little hard, and also makes it especially a little harder when you don't have any power-ups, unfortunately. So yeah, no, I'm going to be bullied, it looks like. I do like that they completely updated the thing, though. It is a little brutal to start off with, definitely, but we'll see how hard it gets. Now, video format for this one, I am going to do different parts for each stage here, and then probably one big one. It looks like it's just Kanto Pokemon. Is it just going to be Kanto? I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Kanto. Oh, wow, okay. This, yeah, no, I really, it's a little struggle to play it by yourself at the start here. Also, without any of the power-ups, because you get power-ups as you go through. And play it more. So like I said, this being the first attempt, it's not going to be probably the cleanest, but, you know, I want to show at least the raw gameplay of it, you know, of having nothing and going into this, you know. I am going bottom side for this one. Maybe I'll go the other lanes for the others just to see how they are like. Yeah, definitely some upgrades will be nice. Definitely in the later parts. Upgrades will be had, I would say. But we are able to get a little stronger here. So, you know, like I said, should hopefully be a little better as the games go on here. Looks like Slowbro is causing some pain. I go down. Too many deaths, but this seems to be way harder than normal ones, though. The previous times they've done this, it has been a lot easier. Let me use special here, because why not? Gengar's the boss? Really? Not what I would expect to be the boss, but sure. That's cool. I wonder what the Gengar's going to do. Okay, looks like he's Sludge Bomb Hex. Like I said, interesting. I would not have expected Gengar as the boss. But, yeah, no. I'm enjoying this. I've always been a fan of Panic Parade. So yeah, I'm happy to see it remade. And like I said, definitely seems way harder than it was before. Okay, but that's wave 5. So that's the victory for the casual here. Now, like I said, that looked a lot harder. Probably just because there was no items or no boosts. Because you earn these event points when you do it. And as you earn event points, you can become stronger. So obviously, starting it off, it's going to be a little difficult, especially with new waves. But, you know, there is the casual part for the video. Hey there, everyone. So this is the intermediate part of the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Panic Parade. And I'm going a little Raichu this time, playing a little more range. Maybe it works out a bit better. It already seems to be going better overall. So maybe that's the strategy to this early game, at least, is getting some range. Yeah, no, so I am upgraded also. I have gotten some extra recovery. Ooh, okay, the Solar Beam was mean. I got slowed down by that. The Fire Blast there. So, unfortunate, but should be able to survive enough. There you go. Okay, well, they are pushing in every other side. Let me get to this Venusaur in the center here. Oh, I also went down to bottom side again. I did mention that I wanted to try and get to different lanes. Maybe I'll do that now. Ideally, this is not what you need to do, but, you know, I'll go do it, because why not? Up here at the Magikarp. Ooh, okay, a little lag. Still a bit of lag, which is unfortunate, but, oh no, we die. Yeah, I was just too weak there. Oh, it looks like all the lanes are actually dying. That's not great. I got stored power now, at least. So, try and get some chain lightning on them. Unfortunately, I just die so fast, and they are definitely a little mean. Now, one thing just to inform you guys also, if a death does occur, and we don't like actually win because the whole goal is to protect the Tink here. If we aren't able to protect Tink, then we lose, and you guys won't see that recording. I only want to show like the actual successes here. Okay, yeah, all the lanes are dying again. Maybe not the strongest lineup this time. They are also definitely a little stronger than before. Like I said, everyone to this is like brand new. There's no upgrades on pretty much anyone. So, you know, just everyone is in the 1 rank though. So, it will be pretty hard. At least in comparison to the casual one. I think casual is what they call the first one. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But Gengar is in the center again, so you should be able to fight that. Ooh, he stopped for some reason? What stopped him? I'm not sure. But still, you know, still getting through it. Like I said, the only thing difficult at this part that's different than the casual is the levels. Like, we are just weaker than we were at casual. So, you know, that's obviously a big difficulty here. Still not being upgraded, like I said, does hurt that quite a bit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, a little lag there too. It's not helping also. I should be able to get past Gengar. He's half health, and we are doing decently against it. I just need to play range. I wonder how it can get much harder than this. This has already been pretty difficult so far in comparison to the original. So, I do wonder what happens. And what other cancer Pokemon will appear. Because I'm imagining we'll see some Mewtwo's, you know, we'll probably see some Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. I know Abra's in the game, so potentially Abra as well. Let's see what happens though here. Machamp, Blastoise, okay. Nothing new here at the moment. I'm gonna throw this down, just get some extra damage on them. Slow them down a bit. Man, they do so much damage. They do hurt quite a bit, especially without any boosts. Outside of a recovery. I do have some extra recovery, so that is, you know, one reason why I am able to stay in it just a little longer. So, it's been a nice benefit to have at least. Unfortunately, it's not that strong right now. But, ooh, wait. What's at the start there? Who's back here? Oh, the Mews. There's a bunch of Mews. Wow. Okay. Pretty sneaky that they just appear back here by the Tinkatink. Or sorry, Tinkatuff. It's evolved. Yeah, we'll go back here. At least try and deal with Pikachus also. There we go. Get the Mew. Ah, now I die. Okay, well, we are dealing with them. So, I think wave 8 should be the last wave for this section. I think, at least in the original, it was wave 8. Maybe there's some Dodras also. I haven't seen any Dodras yet. Okay, we got that one. What's happening next? Okay, another boss in the middle. Articuno. Okay, is Articuno always going to be this boss? Because I know sometimes they have mixed the bosses around, so they aren't always the same boss at points. It seems like Gengar is always the boss, but they might eventually do like Moltres or Zapdos at this part of the match, so we'll see. Articuno is going down pretty effectively here. I'll throw down my special also. Some nice passive damage here. Extra attack speed, stuff like that. Should be pretty effective. Yeah, I mean, this isn't that bad. They're doing decent. Oh, okay, well I did die. I did walk too close then. We should be able to beat it here, though. Yeah, you know what? That later half really wasn't that bad. They were not too hard to deal with. So yeah, more upgrades. That was my first attempt on that one, too, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, more upgrades will hopefully make the next one easier, but I don't know if I'll do that one in one attempt. That one was already a little hard. But hopefully upgrades will help with Hey there, everyone. So this is a bit of the video I was not expecting to actually need to record. I was hoping it would be fixed, but no. So an issue that is happening right now in the game, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's intended to be like this, because it's not, fully released yet, I guess, because they haven't done the Pokemon Day announcement at this point. But I've been waiting to try and do Expert, and it will not let me. This is all that happens. See, if I go to Intermediate, this is what the screen looks like. It actually loads the match. So, yeah, that's an issue happening right now, and I don't know if it's meant to be an issue, or if it's just like, it's not fully released yet in the mode, so they haven't enabled Expert or whatever, but just to inform you, this is where this part of the video ends. This video will just include Casual and Intermediate, and then I will record a separate part whenever these two are actually able to be played and make that, Expert Extreme. And then maybe do one big video with all four of them combined, like I was intending to do with this video here, but, I can't exactly do that. I gave it a lot of time, to try and get it fixed, but it's still not fixed. Hoping it was maybe a glitch, but no, doesn't look like it. It might be intentional, or it just hasn't been fixed yet. I don't know, but still, this is where this part of the video ends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And like I said, 2 more videos, one being the Expert Extreme, or maybe one just for Expert if only Expert is in it. I don't know how they'll release them again, but one for Expert Extreme, and then one with all of the ones you saw in this video, and then those 2 combined will also be released. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So thank you, and goodbye.